The today's session is for creation and publishing of tender on the CPPP. First, to start with the process of tender creation, go to the home page of CPPP, eprocure.gov.in. This is the home page of CPPP, Central Public Procurement Portal. Now, to start with the process, click on EPROCURE. Now the department user, the tender creator, will log in using his ID and password. After entering the login ID and password, click login. This is the DSC authentication. The tender creator login button. While this, your DSC must be inserted in your system. Click login. Now enter the system will ask you for the DSC pin. Enter the DSC pin and then click OK. After the second level of authentication, you have successfully entered the account. This is the dashboard of tender creator. These are the options available for the tender creator. His account. He can click on view profile to view his user's profile information. Edit profile. In this, you can edit the profile information by clicking on the change password and click on the change password to change the login password. Now the digital signature certificate. This is the option where you can feed your digital signature certificates information. This is the tender list. Now to create new tender, click on the create new call for tender. After this, these are the tender details you need to. These are the basic details about the tender. First is tender reference number. This would be a file number. Second option is the tender type. It's the type of tender. It could be anyone from the drop down, like open, limited, EOI, auction, single. Now the form of contract. It refers to the type of contract to which the tender belongs. It could be any piecework, lump sum, turnkey, or supply. Now next is number of covers. This refers to the number of packets you are asking the bidder's document in. There are 4 options available for this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you select 1 as the number of covers, it just means that you have asking the bidder's document, all the bidder's document in 1 packet. If you select 2 as tender as number of covers, this means you are asking the technical packets in technical documents in 1 packet and financial documents in other packet. If you select 3, then you will ask the documents in 3 packets. It could be in 1 packet. It could be fee related documents. In second, pre-qualification and technical bid, and in third, the financial bid. And if you select 4, then you are asking all the documents in separate covers: fee, pre-qualification, technical bid, and financial bid. Now the tender category. It refers to the type of category the tender falls in. It could be any one of the following: goods, services, works. Now the account type head. Type of account head the tender falls in. It could be central government, state government, and any other head. Now the number of bid openers. This is to select the number of bid openers who can open the bid at the time of bid opening. There are 4 options available: 2 of 2, 3 of 3, 2 of 3, and 2 of 4. If you select 2 of 2, you will select 2 bid openers further in this process, and the same will open the bid. Select two of three, then you will select three bid openers, and any two of them would be needed at the time of bid opening to open the bid. If you select three of three, that means you will select three bid openers, and all the three are required at the time of bid opening. Select two of four, four bid openers are selected, and any two of them can open the bid. Now should allow resubmission. This means you are allowing bidder to resubmit his bid if he wants to. Should allow withdrawal of bids. This means you are allowing bidder to withdraw his bid. This is the department's call. If it is configured as yes, then only the bidder can withdraw his bid. Should allow offline submission. Provision for accepting manual bid. Now the payment mode, it refers to the mode of payment. It could be either offline and online or both, and the available instruments would be selected from the offline instruments could be selected from the list. Just select the checkbox. After filling all these details, click next. Click on the add content icon. This is if you have selected 2 as number of covers, you will see 2 packets here. Add documents in the first cover. Click on add contents. Now whichever document you want from the bidder, enter the document's description. Now specify the document type from the drop down. Click on save. You will see the document listed below. Now similarly, if you want other documents also, enter the document's description and select the document type from the drop down, and then click save. Similarly, for the third packet, enter the description and its type, and then click save. This is the list of the documents you have added in the first cover. If you want to delete any documents, click on the checkbox and then click delete. The system will ask you, do you want to delete this packet content? Click OK. You will see the confirmation message, record 1 has been deleted. Now after clicking submit, you will see here the change in number of cover documents. You will see 3 here. That means you have asked 3 documents in the first cover, and you can also see the changed sign under add content. Now to add content in the second cover, click on the add content icon. This is the financial packet. Add the document description and specify its document type. XLS. If your price bid is in Excel, then click save. You will see the document listed below. After this, click submit to continue. Now you can see the number of cover documents as 1 in the second cover, and you can also see the changed icons from both the packets. Now click next to continue. In this section you will upload the NIT document. NIT is Notice Inviting Tender. It's a document which informs the details of a tender in a brief way, in a concise way. To upload the NIT, click on upload icon. Now provide the description for the document, and to upload the file, click on the upload icon and then sign the file digitally by clicking on the file icon. Provide the description for the NIT, note of NIT tender. Now click on the upload icon, select the file from the local system, then click on sign to digitally sign the file. You will see the confirmation message, file signed successfully. Click OK and then click save. You will see the document added in the list. In the verified by or tab, you will see the status is yet to verify. Now click on the verify to verify the document that you have uploaded the correct document. Click on verify. Now to check the document you have uploaded, click on the link to view the document. This is the document you have uploaded. Now click on the checkbox to confirm the verification. You can also view the digital signature information, that who has signed this file from the department. After clicking on the checkbox, click save. You will see the status changed to verified. Click next. Now to add the work item details, click on the add new. Now these are the work item details you need to add. The first is work or item title. It's the detail. It's the heading of the tender. Now work item description. To add the work item description, it could be up to 250 characters. If it's more than that, you can write as per tender document. Next is pre-qualification details. It's used to add the pre-qualification details. It could be up to 250 characters, and if it exceeds the limit, you can write as per tender document, and it's not mandatory. Fields with realistic sign are mandatory. Product category, to add the product category description from the drop down list. Product subcategory, to add the product subcategory, if it is, and it's not a mandatory field. Contract type, to add the contract type from the drop down list, whether it is tender, rate contract or empanelment. The tender value, to add the tender value of the tender. If you want to disclose the tender value, you can keep it as 0 and it will be available as nil to viewers. Give location details. To add the location details, if you have to add multiple locations, put the comma in between. The pin code, to add the pin code, and it's not the mandatory field. Now the bid validity days, it is used to add the bid validity days. That is it's the number of days for which the bid will be valid. Calendar completion and delivery period in days. To add the delivery period in days after the AOC has been given to the bidder. Pre-bid meeting, it's the option. It is table option. Yes, you can put it yes if the department wants. If it is selected as yes, then you will need to enter the pre-bid meeting place and address. If you select as no, then those fields are disabled. Pre-bid meeting place, if you are having a pre-bid meeting, then add the pre-bid meeting place and address in the pre-bid meeting address field. It could be up to 250 characters. The bid opening place, it is used to add the bid opening place. The tender class, it's to add the tender class from the drop down. If you don't follow any tender class, select it as others. Inviting officer, it is used to add the inviting officer details, who has invited the tender. The inviting officer address is used to add the inviting officer address. So after entering all these details, click next. Now, this is the fees detail section, the tender fee and the AMD. Now, after entering the tender fee details, you will need to enter the tender fee. If there is any processing fee or surcharges, enter it, otherwise zero, and enter the tender fee payable to and payable at. Now, the AMD, there are two options available for AMD. If you select as fixed, then enter the amount, fixed amount you need to ask, you are asking from the bidder, and enter the AMD payable to and payable at. Then click next. And if you select AMD as percentage, enter the AMD amount in AMD percent and calculate the total amount of the AMD the bidder has to pay. Now and click on enter the payable to and payable at fields, and then click next. Now this is the critical date section. After first is publishing date and time. This is the date and time on which the tender created tender will be published on the website. It's not mandatory that the publishing date and time would be same as the creation date and time. It can be in the future also. Document download, sale, start, date and time. It's the date and time from which the bidder would be able to download your documents. Document download, sale, end, date and time. This is the time by which the bidder can download your document. After this date and time, the bidder cannot download your documents. Clarification, start, end, date and time. This is the time during which the bidder can get any queries resolved using the online system. It's on the department. If the department enables this option, then only this option will be available. Submission, start, date and time. This is the time after which the bidder can submit his bid. The bid submission, closing date and time. This is the time till which the bidder can submit his bid. After this, he would not be able to submit his bid. Bid opening date and time. This is the date and time at which the bid will be opened. After entering all these details, click next. Now the bid, you will need to select the bid openers. If you are selected 2 of 4 as bid openers in the starting, in the basic details, you will need to select 4 bid openers here. Just click on the checkbox in front of the names. 2 of 4 bid openers because if any 2 are available at the bid opening, you can proceed with the process of tender opening. Now after clicking on the checkbox, click submit. Now to add the work item documents, click on the upload. Now select the relevant document type to be uploaded from the drop down list. Enter the description of the document and then click on the upload icon to upload the file. Select the file from the local system and then sign the file digitally by clicking on the sign icon. Click save to continue. You will see the confirmation message, file signed successfully. Click OK.